Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live watch party where we don't have boring, stupid intros. We just start. Yes, that is a watch party live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for watching on the replay. It is always a good time to be here. Brody, hey, watch party. Hey, my friend. Can't wait for part 3. Same here, dude. Same here. Lot coming up. Why is part 3 taking so long? I think this was the plan for a long time. February 13th, not my favorite date, but it's what we have. So it'll come. Zaddy Gohan, good evening. Good evening back to you. Did you enjoy Squid Game 2? I only watched the first episode last night. It was kind of an eventful Christmas for me, so I ended up spending more time with family, putting some of the watch party stuff on the back burner. I had meant at one point to watch Squid Game even live, like live stream it, but didn't quite get to it. But I hope to finish it actually within a day or two. That's it. And then maybe get a video or two. Melissa's here saying Happy New Year. Not quite the New Year yet, but we appreciate the good vibes. And we're only 2 days away. So, I mean, in fact, New Year's Eve is coming right up in a few hours. So, thank you. That Melissa. Do you think Johnny will reopen Cobra Kai? Yeah, I think so. And I think even one of the pictures we got is sort of going in that direction. The year is over now. It is almost over. Yeah. But yeah, it was an eventful year. Are you at the same place you were last year at this time? I'm not. I don't even remember what I did last New Year's Eve. I should look it up. I'm probably just at home. Fans are wanting Reina Valentine to play the Pink Ranger. Is there new Power Rangers in the work after the last one tanked? But I don't know. Do you think Amanda knows about Tori because she doesn't see her on TV, nor does Daniel tell her? What about Tori? I'm confused. I think I get the impression, though, Daniel was keeping Amanda posted on everything that was happening. Could Cobra Kai Part 3 trailer come out tonight? No. February 13th, we'll probably get it the end of January, if not the beginning of February, which is later than I'd want, but it's what they do. What do you think of Karate Kid Legends? I have a video on it. Not a fan. Don't think it'll amount to much, you know. Are you looking forward to Happy Gilmore too? Yeah, I guess there was a trailer. I didn't see it. I should probably go watch it. Actually, let me see. There was a trailer that came out, right? Happy Gilmore 2 trailer. Oh, it's only 47 seconds. That sucks. Here. Happy Gilmore 2. We're gonna keep it small. No. There. Because I don't want to get a copyright claim. but I haven't actually watched this. I'm going to watch this trailer right now live. It's only 40 seconds. Season's greetings from Netflix. And a happy new year's. Doing this. um, Shooter, whatever his name was, Shooter McGlad or whatever. The standoff, so this is reminiscent here of the original Cobra Kai trailer, finished with Johnny and Daniel standing off. Not bad, not bad. Essentially nothing in it. You don't really get anything of it, but this is the fun of it. This is the power moment. How many sequels has Adam Sandler done? Actually, not a lot that I can think off the top of my head. But I guess the first one was a classic. Willing to give the second one a try, but sometimes I feel like, why touch a good thing? Why come back to it? It was just like, because you can't do the same things over again, and that's often the problem with sequels like this is you just kind of start doing the same stuff all over again. Fish out of water, hockey player playing golf. I don't know his kids or like, is he like a coach? Maybe he's like a coach and this is his team. Something like that. I don't know who these are. They look like kids. But yeah, classic. This is what made the first one great, but we want a little bit more than just a redo. So anyway, that was our Happy Gilmore trailer here. We had Cobra Kai, but let's put this to the side slightly. Do we need a slide? Do we need a slide cameo? That would be a cameo having with the Rocky references. I wouldn't say you're wrong. Why are people glazing Zara and Axel that are minor? Because they like them. Easy on the eyes. Can't wait to watch Miguel and Johnny take back Cobra Kai. Yeah. Do you wish that all the episodes released in one part? If they did, they would be releasing, maybe not till February, maybe it would have been November. It would have been waited longer. I'm fine with the drop. December flew by fast. Yeah, you're telling me, man. Someone asked if the trailer could come within a week. No. Christopher, do you think we'll see Miguel versus Hawk in part 3? They fight for the captain spot for Cobra Kai? Perhaps. Although I think Hawk may defer to Miguel, but Sam Pink Ranger, Tori Yellow Ranger, yeah. Zara Purple Ranger. Oh, you guys. Hey, it's Cobra Kai rapper from the 2000s. He's here. He's dropping the beats, and his vibe is so strong. It spreads to us all. The Christmas season is over. The new year on the horizon. Get on one knee, feel it for my knee. And see what's rising. Cobra Kai is coming back. Cobra Kai is gonna be big. Put it on, hit up your wig, cause the signature is gonna be no mercy. Ow. Cobra Kai rapper from the 2000s spreading his rapping cheer. Why are the episodes short? Part 3 episodes need to be longer because they will rush everything. I don't have the run times. I suspect they'll mostly be normal. Maybe the last episode be a little bit longer. But budget is a real thing. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? 44 days is a long wait. You think Julie Pierce will be back? Yes. Do you think more images and maybe short clips from part 3 will be public within 2 weeks? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they may do a little bit more of a trickle. Saw your tweet earlier about and what you're saying is that Sony will blame Watch Party when Karate Kid Legends bombs at the box office. Yes, and it wouldn't be the first time. And it would be true because I do have that power. Most people are saying, come on, the fans don't have that power. I have that power. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll see if I exercise that power. It could still do well. The trailer has a lot of views. They're really doing a good job piggybacking off Cobra Kai. What can you say? And you saw Miguel and Hawk. You did not see Miguel and Hawk in the Karate Kid trailer. No. Daniel LaRusso, that's it. Ralph Macchio, that's it. If Dre from Karate Kid 2010, Miguel sat in a room, they would have the same background story, learned karate, stop being bullied. Yeah, Daniel too. King Cobra, I assure you, you didn't see Hawk. What about Julie Pierce? What about her? Do you know how long are the episodes from part 3? I don't have any inside specific information, but I'm going to tell you, just expect around the same normal length. Some of the part 2 episodes were running kind of long, 40 minutes. I mean, for what's supposed to be a half-hour show, they were running pretty long. But I don't think you're going to get much longer than that. Maybe the last episode or something special, a little bit extra long. But don't think it's going to get insane. The show is, locked into a format, and it's not going to go too far from there. When will we get a new look at part 3? The new year, as someone was saying, hopefully there'll be a bit more of a trickle coming for the finale. So maybe like every week or so, starting after the next new year. So maybe starting even at the end of this week or next week. But that's a hope. I don't have anything specific on that. Do you think the boxing gym owner will return in part 3? I think it's possible. It's possible more comes back from him, but also possible not. I have to say. So, I mean, which, isn't much of an answer. Yeah, maybe not, but I think they're going to resolve that plot line of like the attack in the necklace. That's what gets resolved. Do you think wins Ilfong or Miguel Diaz? Oh, Li Fong, the new kid, Li Fong. Miguel beats him for sure. Let's be real. Happy Gilmore 2 will be like Anchorman 2. Could be. I saw Anchorman 2 and I do remember enjoying it. How much better would be the show if it were 40? I don't necessarily think longer means better. The show could still be very, very good, and consequently there's more of it. That's fine. But I don't know if it's like, wow, it's such a better show. Do you think Sam would get mad at Miguel if he decides to go back to Cobra Kai? Like how they tease their relationship being rocky. Um, no, depending on the context, and I think there'll be very specific context, so she'll understand. Do you think there'll be another fight with Chris Silver or Johnny Wolf? For sure. For sure. Those weren't like finale fights. Those were like teaser fights. Especially like that Chris Silver. Robinaw is here. Robinaw is a channel member. We thank Robinaw. She knows what's good. Got a crown on her head. Thank you for coming on in. Hope you had a great Christmas. Lame beat. Yeah, I need to. Sorry, I'm going to work on him. I just, that's something you would think I could be good at, but I'm going to try. I don't try enough. I don't practice enough. Miguel will have to replace Quan. Yeah. Hakuya low-key getting packed against Lee. No. Cobra Kai World is here. Thank you for coming on in. Did you see the clip on their podcast where Jacob said he thought it was really weird and not a character for Hawk to join Miyagi-Do and kind of implied it was for plot convenience? Is that an older episode? Because I feel like I remember him saying something like that. Like he talked to the creators. About like how he would fit in and join in. I think I know what you're saying. And like he was unsure like how to play it. You wished Tori and Robbie were in the Karate Kids Legend. Sucks that only Sam Miguel and Hawk are in it. I don't think any of them are in it, guys. Just Daniel. Miss YouTube Red Days. Happy Gilmore 2 doesn't need to exist. That is the truth. Returning to the cultural Asian roots that make Karate Kid special. I don't believe that's a return. I don't think we ever left it. Even though Johnny's pitched his bare knuckles all-American karate. I don't think the Asian roots of the art ever fully left. Daniel has been tending to the bonsais and everything. It's always been in there. Leaks of the movie. What are you referring to, King Cobra? I'm sure you didn't see Miguel and Hawk. You just think you did. Hayden said the first 3 are in the 30s. The last 2 are in the 40s. Did he say that? I didn't even see. Like, when was this just recently? Like, I don't remember him answering a question on Runtime. I would believe that. I would believe that. That sounds about right. So no leaks. That is correct. Who would you choose? Tori or Zara? Boy, that's a tough one. What do you guys think? The problem is, here's the problem with this. Zara's more famous, but then she's not as focused. She's focused on her own stuff, her own streaming, her own fans. Tori is a bit of a hothead and a less reliable. I guess I go with Tori. I'm skeptical of Zara. Making runtime longer doesn't fix problems. That is absolutely true. How do you think Johnny just opens up a whole new dojo in the Sky Kai? I don't know. My understanding is Cobra Kai has already been participating in the Sakai Kai. Jacob says, I love your videos. Jacob, I think you have great taste. Thank you very much. The guy Lee kicked in the fire escape is Cheng, in fact. Do you think Miguel's dad will come back? If he doesn't, then that whole story about him finding his dad was kind of pointless. I agree, Christopher Lozano. And I've been saying that since season 5. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It in my opinion, it only makes sense. It only makes sense if he was gonna come back later. Otherwise, what was going on? Right? Like, we'll see. The problem with the show isn't the runtime, it's the writing. I don't know if there's a problem with the show. I don't agree with that, but we'll see. I don't think Miguel's beating Lee. Come on. Lee is boxing Shaolin win. Come on. Miguel is like fucking Cobra Kai, man. Lee don't stand no chance. Hope the last episode is like an hour long. It doesn't. It needs to be as long as it needs to be. You know what I mean? The part 3 teaser with all the history. Yeah. Yeah. You know, from the movies too. It's not just like this opening shot here. I mean, this is from Karate Kid 2. You know, we got actually. Do we have? It actually goes back between all the movies. Or well, doesn't have Karate Kid 3 because there's a shot of Kreese in here. Is I don't know where the Kreese shot is. I thought. Oh yeah, but that's from the original movie. I don't see Kreese. Like that's got to be the original movie. I was looking earlier at this, like the logo. But like I like it the way the head is glowing. And I was trying to figure out what that was from. Like I assume it's the light because it matches this. But it doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, sometimes things don't make sense. Does it feel that Sensei Wolf is in the role that many thought would be filled by Hector as Johnny's antagonist? Well, I never saw Hector running a dojo, so I would say not exactly. Hector would be the more personal, like with Carmen and Miguel and all. Wolf is obviously the opposing sensei. Stingray should fight Silver, beat the crap. Yeah, Stingray. Meat Riders, Saints Row says. Lee will embrace the philosophies of Han and Miyagi and will incorporate their moves, his offense and defense a lot better than all the others. True. Jacob still loves my videos. Smart guy. Kreese's redemption could probably be him giving Cobra Kai to Johnny since they still have a spot in the divisions. Maybe. All Johnny has to do is take over Korean Cobra Kai with classic Cobra Kai gi. Korean Cobra Kai is still second place on the leaderboard. They are. But if all the Miyagi-Do students transfer to Cobra Kai, there would only be 3 dojos. Yeah, it's tricky. Show ends with Johnny starting a new era of Cobra Kai, basically redeeming himself in Cobra Kai. I would agree. Something like that seems like the end. Do you think that's new footage? What part do you mean? What I have here? Was there another part? Um, because like there's Miguel, there's this stuff earlier. But like that's not Cobra Kai. So I assume you're meaning this part. Is it? It's not new footage that I know of. Um, but could be. Even Brandon Lee says, doesn't know how Robbie was able to beat Quan so easily. Do you think Robbie got a bit much plot armor? Well, Robbie had plot weakness. Like he kept losing fights. He kept getting his butt kicked. He kept getting distracted by Tori. Is a little frustrating. I feel like for part 2, it's almost the opposite. Melissa, thank you for coming in. Do you think part 3 will see Sam becoming more of a leader with her being a mentor to Axel? Yes, you've asked this question before, and I think Sam will try to reach out and help Axel. I don't see her necessarily as a mentor to Axel. There's a difference, like, she feels empathy for Axel, right? And maybe she wants to help him. She stood up with him, stood up for him in, various situations, which called him a monster, but didn't really call him a monster, but like seemed like Hawk or whoever called him a monster. But that's not a mentor. That's just an aid, a friend, helping hand. If he needs it. Well, Karate Kid Legends mentioned the events of 2010 Karate. On some level, Mr. Han will bring it up. Anyone thinking Miguel would beat Li Fong is delusional. Boy, you guys are all on this Li bandwagon. Jacob still loves my videos. Jacob, thank you. When Hayden did a Q&A, he talked about the runtime. I guess I missed it. Melissa glazing Axel. She's not. She's not doing that at all. Do you think Daniel Silver will have some kind of understanding or resolution? No. In fact, I don't recall anyone suggesting such a thing. Poor Axel. Daniel and Silver have some kind of understanding or resolution. No. Too many bridges burned, no going back there. Lee has 15 seconds of screen time. Wait for the movie to come out. Yeah. Kill and Hawk are in. No, they're not, dude. Blame Netflix and production team for why there are leaks. I do think it's like Netflix somewhere's got problems in their marketing or something. They're not doing a good job. Tori for the win. Matt Moore is here. Howdy, watch party and friends. Howdy to you. Matt, I actually sent you an email like a week and a half ago. I was asking you if you got the shirt because you mentioned in the members chat it had shipped, and I was just looking for a little confirmation. Spring had production issues and stuff is being delayed really long. And I wanted to see if you got your shirt. You mentioned it. Congrats on the engagement. Thank you, Green Ninja. You know, if you were a ninja, were you there at the time? How would I have ever known? And speaking of which, if you're a ninja, how do we know you're really green? We can't see you. But thank you very much. Harry should have married Hermione. I love like the random Harry Potter comment. Okay, Harry should have married Hermione and her children with Ron are actually Harry's kids. This occasionally comes up in Harry Potter. I actually disagree. I think Harry and Ginny are better. Harry and Hermione were never meant to be. But Hermione's a tough person to be married to. And this is a little bit why Ron is a little bit unhappy. And Hermione's frankly a little bit unhappy too. She's a little bit tough. A little bit demanding. C Leaks, Hawk is dead. I don't think Hawk is dead. Tori Miguel are literally the only people who have had training to win against Zara and Axel. Yeah, it makes sense. Part 2 is some of the weakest episodes of the show. No, I disagree. I actually think part 1 had weaker episodes than part 2. Part 1 also had stronger episodes than part 2. Part 1 was like a roller coaster, up and down. I thought part 2 was pretty solid, some really good stuff. Not the best of the series, and this is what I said initially, and I've kind of been standing by it. Really, part 2 like didn't have any of the best of the series, but it didn't have anything really weak. I thought it was pretty strong. Just it didn't like excel. Mexico storyline, Miguel's dad served its plot purpose. The show isn't that deep. You are right about that point. The show isn't that deep. That's true. Often the mistake of fans is like way over like emphasizing and looking into certain things. That's actually something across fandoms. Happens everywhere. But yeah. Miguel found out his pops is a bad man. We didn't even get the movie. Yeah. Have you watched Mufasa the Lion King? I have not. I think T-Flex Champ watched, but I didn't. The fact that Daniel says Cobra Kai never dies is interesting. That is correct. That is actually one of the more interesting things from the Ralph voiceover. Yeah. Okay. So he's referring to this shot. Yeah, not really sure where it is. It has the glowing head, which I think could be an effect for the trailer because this color matches like the skin. It's like light reflecting or something. Could be Miguel. Could even be Johnny. It's 3 a.m. in England. That's fresh. I haven't watched Squid Game yet, or I just watched the first episode. So please withhold spoilers. We'll try to get to it next week. I've been busy. Matt, you may not know since you don't follow me on the other social media, but on Christmas Eve, I got engaged. So that was that. Yeah. So it's kind of ate my time. So I haven't been able into, quite, YouTuber mode here yet. It's impossible for me. Yeah, I pointed this out before. Like they're so far behind in points. They almost can't win. Yeah. Christopher's here talking about why people want it longer. People just want it longer because they just don't want it to end. You can understand that. You guys don't worry about who's glazing who. Look, for the most part, anyone is allowed to glaze anyone in this chat on this channel. I'm fine with glazing. I'm fine with, kind of criticizing some characters. I've done that myself. Let's not worry about who's glazing who. Just don't be obnoxious about it. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who you're glazing. I just don't want you to be obnoxious about it. So if Melissa wants to glaze or not glaze anyone, that's it. Stop worrying about it. And now you can simp whoever you want. Sam Sims have no room to lecture for over reacting Tory skills. Sam Sims think that bonsai shit works in real life. Yeah. I'm the Quan account. What are you talking? Hope you're doing good. I am doing good. Martin Cove, all 5 episodes. Well, that would make sense. Doing a stream tonight, Darth Chosen says. I am the real Darth Chosen. What are you guys going on about? Do you think Kreese will still die at the end? I thought it for a long time. Weirdly, as we get closer to the end, now I'm like reconsidering. I'm wondering, geez, maybe he's not. Like maybe Cobra Kai never dies. What do you do? Daniel and Tori one-on-one scene. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be a one-on-one scene. We'll probably get something Daniel Tori, with the dojo, with the group. They've really never even had a one-on-one scene, and they're not really the ones to start. So that's something that may not necessarily happen specifically. Teaser showing Robbie scoring a point on Axel's face. It's clear Axel is winning. It's just way too predictable to have Robbie win. I think Robbie does well, but it's just not enough. They're too far behind. That's the problem. Yeah. They're just so far behind. Ignore whatever timeline you think it is. I don't think part 2 takes place 4 months after episode 5, partially because episode 5 ended at the Sakai Takai. Guys still arguing over Lee from the movie. He's like, I'm a Sam hater. He jumps in. That's not the real Darth Chosen. I don't even know the real Darth Chosen. Sam Simps take after their leader and are willing to critique others while having near zero self-reflection. Yes. Well, that's kind of human, unfortunately. Tom Holland and Zendaya are engaged. God bless Zendaya. That's all I ask. Zendaya is the most manufactured star. God. The world doesn't give you what you want. Listen, there's Tom Holland and Zendaya are engaged. And then there's Watch Party, who's engaged to Fiance Party. Who are you going to go with? Like, who are you rooting for? You got the t-shirt. Wore to the gym. Medium. I don't even know what that means. But I'm great. I'm happy you got it. So that is good news. Because I'm glad you got it. So now I do know at least some are going out. Yeah, spring is just they're just like messed up with their fulfillment and um Robbie in this photo looks ultra focused. I agree. A lot of blame for lack of marketing needs to be directed at Sony. Well, a little bit. Sony does what they do, but it is really on Netflix to market the show. Sony is like Sony would be supplementary. What gender are you? What kind of question is that? Miguel fanboys. Miguel can beat Lee. And Lee taking on Daniel and Han. He putting Miguel six. He's not taking on Daniel and Han. He's training. Why do you think Silver will blow up the arena in part 3? I never said that. I don't think that at all. I think that's ridiculous. Like right here, like where they are right here. Oh yeah, Silver will blow that shit up. Here, look. You know what for those of you who don't know, the theory is what people say. Hold on a second. Is that Silver? The Iron Dragons are going to lose, and Silver's going to pull out a bomb and throw it. I kid you not. Look at this. Look at this. This is so. Here we go. This is Silver with the Iron Dragons, part 3. So what the theory is like right here in his breast pocket, like on the inside, he's got a big bomb that's gonna blow up the thing. That's what he's gonna pull out a bomb after they lose and blow. Like I swear, these theories. How do you make this stuff up, man? He's like Axel loses. So Silver pulls on his ball. I got this. Oh man. No, I don't think that. The most intense batch of that's probably certainly true. What did you think of the Superman trailer? I watched it live. If you go back on my live streams, I should have one. I thought it was pretty good. It's James Gunny. The best moment was Superman saving the little girl. It's kind of like a cool classic Superman stuff. I didn't necessarily mind the dog. I didn't love it either. Like pets, animals, it's kind of like a cheap thing. Like it works, so it's fine, but like I'm not in love with the dog. But it's not bad. And I'm mostly worried there's just like a lot of other superheroes and shit going on. And it's like I would have rather had like a Superman movie and not worry about everyone else. But that's that. Lee trained by Miguel's trained by Johnny. Fuck that shit. Johnny, Mr. Badass himself. Johnny, man, he teaches to win. You think Lee's got anything on this? Have you got a Discord? I actually created a Discord and was going to open it up to people who joined the Patreon. That's a thing. I haven't been to that in a while. I haven't even mentioned the Patreon. Been busy. Show me proof. Are you still talking about the trailer? Like Hawk and Miguel are in the trailer for the new movie. Are you plotting to have little watch? Yes, it's on my mind, and I'm sitting here thinking, shit, I got to get microphones for this, and got to figure out how to do this. Yes, in fact, I got it. That's something I got to do this week. Darth Chosen says buy watch party, but they said he's not the real Darth Chosen. How would I know? How do etches in the tournament? Is there a time limit? Yes, I believe it's a time limit. T Flex Champ. Hey man, thank you for coming on in. T Flex Champ. He's a trainer, man. He'd be strong. Be strong and attract that woman. He'll show you how. Find him on Instagram or TikTok. Oh, for God's sakes. King Cobra, put the timestamp in and I'll pull the trailer up and show you you're wrong. But there you go. I simp for Moon. I don't care about her sexual preferences. Moon is the best wholesome girl, wholesome hot girl on the show. Well, that's true. She's wholesome. She's full of love. She's not violent. Miguel and Johnny retake Cobra Kai from the beginning as my prediction, and everyone, including you, watch party, denied it. Retake Cobra Kai from the beginning? I mean, I assume Johnny would always end up back in Cobra Kai after the end of season 2. So I don't deny it. I think it makes sense. There are people out there that think quants. People will just say anything, Romanov. Like, it's insane. Johnny's line, episode 6, made me realize how lucky we were. The writers didn't make me get to this super woke ass progressive dojo with flags inside and shit. They easily could have done that. I'm not sure which line you're referring to, but sure. But Miyagi-Do is always about, the I almost said religion, not the religion, but the art from Mr. Miyagi, there's somewhat rooted in real things, real martial arts and philosophies and stuff. It's about keeping it true to what it always was and is. So for 4 months, Johnny and Daniel had a beef. No, it's not that long. You down for longer episodes? I felt like most show series tend to always have filler episodes, which the big 3 had said why 15 was appropriate for the last season. That is correct. What's your Discord? Robbie getting injured by Axel will give Miguel the motivation to beat Axel in the finals. Yes, that is what people are saying. Yes, Lee, yes, King Cobra. Lee will beat everyone. And Miguel and Hawk will watch. Yeah, Green Ninja. I know what you're saying, but honestly, I think that's just a mix up. I think they shot it in April because that's around when they were shooting those episodes. So honestly, it's just a flub. Whatever. They make mistakes. Miguel can't beat Axel. Tom Holland and Tanner got the same build. You think I speculate because they're the same height? No, I don't. Your predictions were spot on for this season. Very good, man. Very good. Axel's face in that screenshot. Yeah. John said there'd be more marketing for part 3. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully. Peter's here, but he's late. Yeah. So, everyone, we finally got out the first recap for episode 6, Cobra Kai Companion, wherever you listen to podcasts, Companion with a K. Also, it's also on YouTube, of course, if you just like to, watch, listen from YouTube. It's pretty long. He already put bombs in the building. Come on. I think I'm behind on the chat. I'm going to try and catch up a little bit. Well, it's okay. Who cares? Do you think Robbie and Tori will be back together by the end of the show? Yeah, I do. I mean, they never technically broke up, keep in mind. Nothing like they ever said they're breaking up or anything. In fact, Tori just said, let's pause and focus on karate. Theory's okay. Must be. Yeah, the bomb one makes no sense. Blow up the. Yeah, people make shit up. No leaks, guys. Dumb theories are okay, like the bomb one. Life is treating you well. It's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind dumb theories, but straight leaks, we gotta not have that. All the previous guys. King Cobra is here to promote the movie. Congrats on your engagement. Thank you. Thank you. Quite a day. Quite a day. I was just taking earlier today while should have been writing my video. I was like taking the pictures and sending them to my fiance because I had like the pictures on my phone that we took and stuff. So she didn't have it, so I was like sending them to her. Future, what was I doing a year ago? I don't know. Life changes. Yaya is Terry's silver. Yaya is the true villain. Well, there you go. Finally, it makes sense. Silver versus Chosen fighting, and this time Chosen winning in part 3. Maybe, but I think Silver's going to fight Kreese again. It seems to be going that one. When do you think You're the Best Around will come? Did it? Did it? So I thought like the last note of the trailer was like the first note or chord of You're the Best Around. I was even playing them. It's a little weird, but I'm not good enough at music because it's like slightly different instruments, but you can take like a theme, a song or a chord and kind of like, transform it so it's like the same, but it's different. That's what they do with, covers or whatever, remixes. But I think it's coming. Maybe the last episode. New Power Rangers reboot. Cobra Kai. People have been, people have been talking about Power Rangers forever. 137 the timestamp. Okay, you provided the timestamp. Give me a second here. I'm going to pull it up. Do I have the right? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Trailer. Oh. All right. Hold on, guys. He provided the timestamp. I don't have the sound, but there you go. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go to 137. Where are we at here? 116. This is that's where he jumps around the thing. Whoa! Cool, man. Cool. Look what I can do with more budget. Old man Jackie Chan. Is it this is it this shot you're referring to? It's not that this is also 137, but that's Hawk. They're in the crowd. Have a look at the middle and far left. Far left middle. Yeah, this is who you're saying is Hawk. That is not Hawk. That is not Jacob Bertrand. It's just a guy with weird hair. It's set in New York, so they have weird hair. Are you saying Miguel is here too? This is not Jacob Bertrand. Let me put it like that. I don't see Miguel anywhere either. Like Jacob Bertrand wouldn't come and be an extra either. So like he's gonna want to get paid. You were listening this morning to Cobra Kai Companions, very smart. Watch parties engaged. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Maybe fiance party will get her on a stream. This isn't a soap opera that Jeremy Austin. Actually T-Flex Champ is very much the same way. He wants to see the action, he wants to see fights. Johnny kicks some butt, Daniel get his butt kicked. Not there looking for the relationships, the wedding, Johnny Carmen. T-Flex Champ was just saying that this morning. And there's a lot of people who feel that way. It's like, let's get the karate, let's get the fighting, let's, see people overcome adversity. Who's kissing who? No one cares, right? Kind of baffled Johnny was mass projecting to his students in the locker room. Majority of smart kids with good grade. Yeah. Obviously, that whole speech was more of a Johnny moment than about them. Amanda's father's tears. If it's what I'm thinking of, it's a flashback. Why? Some of the leaks are just So what happens is people make up their own theories. People make up theories and then say it's a leak, right? Because they want people to like take their theories more seriously. It's kind of dumb, but it's what people do. They'll get taken more seriously if they call it a leak. But it's not a leak. It's just their theory. Miguel in the green jacket. It's not Miguel. It's not Miguel. It's not Sholo. It's not Sholo. It's not Jacob Bertrand. They didn't fly to New York to be in this as an extra. Somebody with a mohawk. Yeah, I mean, I saw what you're saying, guys, but it's not them. I don't care about marriage and nonsense. It's a karate show for sure. Hector is the Master Kim father. Amanda Anthony or Sam. Yeah, something like that. I don't think the kids would show up. How much would they pay them for that? A photo of Force Ghost Quan. Miguel Sam Hawk is there. I have a leak. Oh, you have a leak about the movie, do you? Silver starts doing. He might have already started doing coke. Yeah, something about Terry's arc will be explosive. Yeah, might have been the editors. I was gonna say, Peter. I didn't you post that? Big facts, bro. Big facts. Yeah, yeah. People just have their own theories, but call them leaks. How is Blue Beetle? I did pretty well. People really enjoyed it. Just was released in the box office at the worst possible time. DC was just it's unfortunate. When Hayden said explosive, do you think he meant tournament on fire? No. Axel finds the love he needs. Yeah. Yeah. Axel got jerked around, misinterpreted Sam. Kind of unfortunate. We've all been there. We've all been there. Robbie slept with Sara. That is always going to be hard for them to overcome, especially since Tori doesn't know yet. Well, I think Tori figured it out. Like Tori ain't clueless. They were filming this when they were filming Cobra Kai. Yeah, like Ralph took off for a week. You know, Ralph was only filming for a week, that movie. Don't expect him to be in a lot. He's like the act 3 twist, you know. Axel asked Zara at the end. I don't think Zara's interested in Axel. She kept his distance. Mr. Mulligan, nice to see you here. Will Silver be broke by the end? It may sound if he's running out of funds. Not realistically, but he blew some money for sure. Check out your weekly analytics. Axel is so obsessed with Sam, he kidnaps her. Miguel might be beat Axel in the finals. Almost, boy, that is a dark twist, man. Woof. Paintless versus Zendaya. I take Paintless any day of the week. 3 times on Sunday, twice on Fridays. No, I take most anyone over Zendaya. Jay Kisses loves Zendaya, but like that's just a product of like manufactured celebrity. Zendaya. It happens. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I can't do anything about it. No one listens to me. From the same age. Peyton List isn't big in Hollywood. Well, Peyton's pretty big. I mean, it depends how you define pretty big, but I would take Peyton over Zendaya any day. Well, Melissa, I wouldn't, just reading this, I wouldn't call Zara nothing in shameless show off. She is the team captain, the female captain of the Iron Dragons. She has some accomplishments. That said, she is a show off and fake, so screw her. Screw her. I thought Ralph was filming the movie and the show at the same time, not only filming the movie. I heard about a week, which makes sense. We'll see. Leaks say Daniel kills Chosen in Terry Silver, steals Anthony, and Amanda hooks up. What the hell? I can't even read all this shit. Leaks. I hope Axel finds his love. Maybe he may not get it by the end. You know, sometimes it takes time, but he could make a good step. Sholo versus Tanner, Miguel versus Robbie in real life. Well, the comment we're talking about that was, I think, more about the career path of the actresses, not necessarily them actually fighting. Ralph is barely in the episode. Yes, that's correct. He's only in the first scene, but that doesn't mean much. I mean, yeah, he filmed like a week. There you go. You two in real life. Here for you, man. Just control what you can control, control your appearance. You T-Flex champ, you're strong, you're my man. Got that riz, got that dress well. Women like a man who can dress. See, when you got the body and the clothes that go with it, that's good. That's good. You can't control how they'll act, but you can at least control what you can. I would agree. I would take Peyton List in a Christopher Nolan movie over Zendaya. I don't care about the MCU, but yeah. I see Peyton listing use like Florence Pugh and Oppenheimer. Tori didn't see Robbie leaving Zara's. Or she only saw. Oh, Melissa, Tori put it together. It was like the next morning. Don't Tori can figure it out. I mean, yeah, they scheduled a week for him to go film. Terry Silver and Kim Sun Young team up to defeat Daniel Russo, and Daniel defeats Kim Sun Young. That's fun. I don't think that's what'll happen, but I like the theory. Hawk is there. You know, guys, whatever, guys. Miguel Miyagi taking over Miguel's back. Here's the theory we'll go out on. Mr. Miyagi takes over Miguel's body, and and that's how they win. There you go. Miyagi is a ghost. Jay Kisses is here. Jay Kisses is a great Cobra Kai fan. She likes her good stuff. Also a Zendaya fan. We were talking about Zendaya. I don't know. Iconic. Johnny doesn't quite have the form down on this one. You can see Tori's stunt double. Yeah, you can see Tori's stunt double many times. You can see all of them. Some way more than others. I could almost pinpoint every shot the stunt doubles are. I've been through it so many times too. Julie versus Sensei Kim. I don't know anymore. That would be great, but I don't think that's happening. Hayden said Hawk has no major fights anymore. Well, we don't know. Jackie Chan is Miyagi's cousin. That makes no sense. Tanner and Mary dating in real life, IRL. Yeah. Need Johnny to regain Cobra Kai with Robbie and Tori as Sensei. What about Miguel? You gonna leave Miguel hanging? Miguel's his guy. Hayden is lying. Yes, Hayden is often lying. Don't take anything he says seriously. Hawk is Hawk Tua's boyfriend. The Hawk Tua girl's boyfriend. Yes. Yes. Spit on that thing, as she says. Sam is gonna. Miguel is going to college on a scholarship. Bet. Oh. Jay Kisses is confident on that one. Shimpo Sensei had a Chinese wife. I think it's mostly like there's two, the art, branched off in two different ways. One in Okinawa, one in China. And they say shit like two branches, one tree. Oh, two butt cheeks, one hole. Tanner's girlfriend is a blonde. He's referring to what the hell's her name? I forgot her name. She has like the most Hollywood name, but I don't think they're together anymore. Less is about the OG and less about the kids. Yeah, it'll be a mix, but definitely some emphasis on the OGs. I miss the old karate, the original Karate Kid, especially Mr. Miyagi. Yeah, I hear you. It was a classic. Daniel that it convinces Johnny Tinter is Cobra Kai in this character. It could be. That could actually even happen. How have you been? Oh, I've been engaged. Lizzie Broadway. Yeah, I kept wanting to say Hollywood. Like I know she had like such a name, right? Like Lizzie Broadway, which is such a great actress name for whatever it's worth. She's in Gen V. Yeah. Is there a second season to that? I don't know. I didn't watch. But yeah, Lizzie Broadway. I don't think they're together anymore. Which of the kids would be most affected by Quan? I would guess Tori. I mean, they were on the same team. But, potentially someone like Miguel who just relates. Gen V season 2 coming soon. Okay. I didn't watch the last season of whatever the hell that show's called that it's based off of. Lizzie posted on her Instagram. Why Chosen and Daniel didn't teach the paralyzed technique to the teens? Because it's for offense and only in extreme measures, not suitable for tournaments. Who's taller, Robbie or Tori? Seems to change. Yeah, it probably depends on whether she's wearing heels or not. One of the leads passed away. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, that's just the horrible situation, in every way. Julie Pierce is a must. I would agree. Is Cobra Kai your favorite show? It is. Let's change. King Cobra, you've done nothing but talk about Karate Kid Legends, dude. And I've engaged you. I mean, I'm happy to talk about it. Mary's dating someone else? No, she's not. The gym might restore my strength in all the weeks getting ready. Yeah. Just do it, guys. Get the gym. Guys, the new year is coming. A lot can change in a year. A year ago, I didn't necessarily think I would be engaged, but here I am. Gonna get married. So, the point is, life pushes forward and you should too. But be your best self if you want to make the most of it. You can't just expect things to happen. So like T-Flex Champ is saying, go to the gym, because you go to the gym, you respect yourself. Work on yourself. If you're in school, do your work, do what you have to at the very least. You're at a job, do your job well, but you also consider like what's important to me. And so go after that too. Um, so that's the note. We'll leave. Jimmy Carter died. Yes. Here's Kreese. Cobra Kai never dies. Back in Korea, we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna take off. I gotta get videos out. I'm gonna try. I haven't gotten many videos out the past week. We got the teaser trailer. Just because it came on Christmas Eve, and so here we go. I got engaged later that evening. But I'm back now, so I'm gonna try to get some stuff out. Cobra Kai Companion will keep coming, and definitely gonna get my content going. Maybe cover Squid Game. We'll see what happens. Could Paintless be in a Nolan movie? I would hope so. I mean, I would vote for it. They don't ask me, but if they did, I would say sure. So love you all. Thank you. Have a great new year. And I'll see you. Make sure you subscribe. Videos will be coming though. Videos coming, guys. Don't want to miss them. Have a great time. I'll see you at the next watch party.